Have you ever driven on a road so terrifying that even a small mistake could mean disaster? Across the world, there are roads that test the limits of human courage, winding through towering mountains, hugging sheer cliffs, and challenging even the most experienced drivers. If you think your morning commute is stressful, wait until you see these death-defying roads. Buckle up because this is going to be a nerve-wracking ride. Let's get started. Stelvio Pass. Italy, tucked away in the stunning Italian Alps, the Stelvio Pass is one of Europe's highest and most breathtaking roads. But don't be fooled by its jaw-dropping views. This road is as dangerous as it is dazzling. With 48 nerve-wracking hairpin turns and incredibly steep inclines, only the most skilled drivers and cyclists dare to take on this white-knuckle challenge. One wrong move? Disaster. The tight corners and sheer drops leave zero room for mistakes. A single lapse in focus can send vehicles plummeting down the cliffs. Yet, despite its reputation, thrill-seekers from around the world flock to test their skills against its relentless twists and turns. If you're looking for a heart-pounding adventure with views that feel straight out of a dream, the Stelvio Pass is the ultimate bucket list ride. Audubon, Germany. Now we shift gears to Germany, home to the legendary Audubon, one of the world's most advanced and high-speed highway networks. Unlike most roads where strict speed limits apply, large sections of the Audubon remain unrestricted, making it a dream for speed enthusiasts. And that's what makes this German highway one of the riskiest in the world. However, the safety measures make it safe. Stretching over 13,000 kilometers, this engineering marvel features multiple lanes, smooth surfaces, and high safety standards. While there is an advisory speed limit of 130 kilometers per h, driving faster is not illegal, but it comes with increased responsibility. However, not all sections are limitless. About 30% of the Autobahn has permanent speed limits, especially near urban areas, construction zones, or accident-prone stretches. Some areas also have variable limits that change based on traffic and weather conditions. A paradise for disciplined drivers and an ultimate test of skill, the Autobahn remains one of the most thrilling and respected highways in the world. Would you dare to take on its limitless challenge? Transfăgărășan Highway, Romania. From the fastest road in the world, we now move to Romania's Carpathian Mountains, where the Transfăgărășan Highway winds through some of the most breathtaking, yet treacherous landscapes in the world. Dubbed the world's most beautiful road, this 150-kilometer stretch is far from an easy drive. It's a white-knuckle experience from start to finish. Packed with sharp hairpin bends, steep descents, and sudden drops in visibility, this road demands absolute focus. Built in the 1970s as a military route, its purpose was to serve as a strategic escape path. But today, it's an adrenaline junkie's dream. However, unpredictable weather and the dangers of high-altitude driving make it one of the most challenging roads to conquer. For those who dare, the views and thrills are nothing short of legendary. Zojila Pass. India, leaving behind Europe's winding roads, we arrive in India, where the Zojila Pass is one of the most unforgiving routes on the planet. Cutting through the rugged Himalayas, this vital road connects Ladakh and Kashmir. But don't expect a smooth ride. For months, heavy snowfall buries the pass, making it completely impassable. And when the snow melts, the real challenge begins. Steep cliffs, zero safety barriers, and constant landslides turn this road into a nightmare for drivers. Overturned buses and stranded vehicles are a common sight, an obvious reminder of its dangers. Even in the best conditions, the Zojila Pass is not for the faint-hearted. If you dare to take on this high-altitude monster, prepare for unpredictable terrain, thin air, and some of the most heart-stopping moments of your life. Kolyma Highway, Russia. From the freezing peaks of the Himalayas, we now plunge into the icy abyss of Siberia, where the Kolyma Highway, or as it's chillingly known, the Road of Bones, stands as one of the coldest and most desolate roads on Earth. Built by prisoners during Stalin's brutal reign, many perished in the harsh Siberian wilderness, their bodies said to be buried beneath the road itself. This tragic history lingers, making every mile a haunting journey. For most of the year, the highway is a frozen nightmare, covered in black ice, while drivers battle frostbite and temperatures plunging below -50 degrees Celsius. In summer, it transforms into an unforgiving swamp, trapping vehicles in deep mud. Yet, despite its uninviting reputation, the Colima Highway remains an essential route, one that only the boldest souls dare to cross. North Yungas Road, Bolivia. Leaving the Siberian cold behind, we descend into the heart-stopping terror of Bolivia's North Yungas Road, better known as Death Road. This 64 kilometers death trap winds its way from La Paz to the Yungas region, a narrow dirt path that barely clings to the side of steep, misty mountains. With sheer drops of up to 600 meters, zero guardrails, and constant landslides, it's no surprise this road once claimed up to 300 lives per year, earning its nickname. Although a safer alternative now exists, thrill seekers still take on the challenge, biking down this legendary road, hoping to survive the ride. One mistake, one wrong turn, and it's game over. Would you dare to take on Death Road? Skipper's Canyon Road, New Zealand. From Bolivia's cliffside nightmares, we now journey to New Zealand, where the breathtaking yet deadly Skipper's Canyon Road awaits. Originally carved out by miners in the 19th century, this rugged South Island track is as treacherous as it is stunning. Winding through jaw-dropping canyons, this narrow, unpaved road offers zero room for error. Loose gravel, sheer drops, and hair-raising turns make it one of the most dangerous drives in the world. Even rental car companies refuse to cover vehicles here. Your insurance is void the moment you enter. Despite the extreme risks, the Skipper's Canyon Road continues to lure thrill seekers, drawn by its stunning scenery and rich history, but be warned. Once you start, turning back is almost impossible. Fairy Meadows Road, Pakistan. Our journey now takes us to Pakistan, where Fairy Meadows Road is as terrifying as its name is beautiful. This 16 kilometers dirt track may seem short, but it's one of the most dangerous roads in the world, leading to the base of Nanga Parbat, the 9th highest peak on Earth. Carved directly into the mountains, this road offers no guardrails, no safety measures, and no second chances. One wrong move and you're in a deadly plunge into the abyss below. Due to its extreme risk, only highly skilled local drivers are allowed to take this route. Yet, for those who dare to face the danger, the reward is breathtaking, with stunning views of one of the world's most majestic peaks. But make no mistake, Fairy Meadows Road is as unforgiving as it is unforgettable. Bayburt D915. Turkey. From steep mountain paths to merciless switchbacks, we now arrive in Turkey, where the Bayburt D915 road ranks among the deadliest roads on Earth. Stretching 106 kilometers, this road is an absolute nightmare, filled with hairpin turns, sheer cliffs, and zero safety barriers. Built by Russian soldiers in 1916, this route remains in constant danger from landslides, sudden snowfall, heavy rain, and dense fog. When the weather turns bad, and it often does, visibility disappears, roads become slick, and every turn feels like a gamble. Yet, despite the immense risk, locals rely on it as a vital passage. However, one wrong move on these treacherous descents could mean instant disaster. Only those with unshakable nerves and expert driving skills should dare to take on this fearsome road, a challenge few will ever forget. Guoliang Tunnel Road, China. Taking the danger to a whole new level, we now arrive at China's legendary Guoliang Tunnel Road, a route carved directly into the side of a mountain, leaving zero room for mistakes. Known as the road that does not tolerate errors, this breathtaking yet terrifying passage is a true marvel of human determination. Built by villagers in the 1970s, this 1.2 kilometers tunnel was hand-chiseled through solid rock to connect the remote Guoliang village to the outside world. Along its rugged, unpaved surface, open rock windows offer jaw-dropping views of the sheer cliffs below, while narrow lanes and blind turns test even the most experienced drivers. Despite the immense risk, this tunnel remains a lifeline for locals and a bucket list challenge for thrill seekers worldwide. Would you dare to take on this engineering masterpiece of pure danger? These roads push drivers to their limits, demanding skill, patience, and nerves of steel. Whether you love adventure or simply enjoy hearing about daring journeys, these roads have stories to tell. So, which one gave you chills? Would you ever dare to take on these extreme routes? Let us know. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in the next one.